Hi, in today's video we're going to learn how to configure Google Earth, create a folder, add points, set the altitude of those points, create polygons, change the polygon color and opacity to make it look better, save the folder in KMZ file, and check the save file. Let's get started. Click on your Google Earth icon and wait until the application loads. After it's done loading, head to the toolbar and click on Tools, Options, and there we'll select Show Lat Long and select decimal degrees, and from there click on the Navigation tab and select Do Not Automatically Tilt While Zooming. Apply and hit OK. You're done. Your Google Earth is now set to work with Siklu. Now let's start to create some points to design a network. Let's zoom in to Los Angeles because it's a nice place and it has a 3D cartography that we can exploit for the designs. So I'll zoom in to some random place and we'll select some buildings to add some points so that we can create a network. This will give you an idea on how to add points and to select things. This looks like a nice location, so let's get started. First, we're going to create a folder. Right click on My Places, Add, Folder, a new window will show up. There you just need to give it a name. Now I want to show you a shortcut that is really useful to correctly place the pointers where you want, and that's hitting the key R. That will reset the view and let you see the world from up top. So let's choose this building to add the first point. To add it, it's really easy. Just hit the yellow pin, open the toolbar, and a new window will appear. Give it a name, in this case point A. Now we'll choose one of the models that we have for the altitude. In this case we're going to use relative to the ground. Remember to use the same altitude mode for all your points, because Siklu planning tool WiNDE requires all the points to be on the same model. The difference between the two models is that one takes the altitude based on the ground level and the other one based on the sea floor level. So they pretty much do the same thing. Remember, in this case we're going to use relative to the ground. So how do I choose the altitude of the point? Well, it's easy. Put your pointer on the floor and then above the building you want to place a point. And do the difference between the height of the building and the height of the floor. And you'll get it. In this case, 23 meters. That should be fine. See? Now the point is above the building. Now, let's find a spot for point B. In this case, this corner looks fine. So let's add another point, give it a name, point B, and let's do the altitude again. We'll position it in the corner we want. We're going to check the difference between the ground and the top of the building, and we'll write the difference in the relative to ground section. In this case, 14 meters. Yep, this looks good. Perfect. We have located the second point. Let's add one more point for the sake of practice. So here's point C. Again, we'll use altitude relative to ground and we'll position it in the white building. So we're going to do the same examples we have done. We check the height of the building and then the altitude of the floor and calculate the difference. Once we got it, we write it in the altitude tab. 9 meters. And we'll position the point. Now that we have all our 3 points, it's time to create a polygon. To do that, let's find a suitable area. So let's zoom out. This place looks fine. To create a polygon is really easy. The first thing we need to do is go to the toolbar and hit the polygon tool. Give it a name, in this case poly, and select 4 points. These 4 points will create a polygon area to be filled in. As easy as that. Now we will change the color and the style. So hit the style and color tab, select the color of the line, select the width of the line, so in this case I'm going to use 3.0 so that we can see the line out, and select the color for the fill-in and select outline. That way we will have just the lines of the polygon. And we can also change the altitude, remember, the same as the points relative to the ground, and a little bit of height so that we can see the whole polygon we created. Perfect. Now you know how to create points and polygons in Google Earth. Now to save all our work, right click on the folder we just created. Go to Save Place As and give it a name. Usually it has the same name as the folder, so just hit Save. That will save our work in a KMZ file. That's it. So I'll disable what we have done and open the file we just created just to check that everything we did is there. See, my network.kmz, double click on it, it will open Google Earth again and see there's our points and polygons. And with that we conclude this video tutorial. Thank you for watching.